Most people think the day Earth almost ended would be because of a giant asteroid crashing into Earth. But that's not true. The closest call in modern history came from something we see every single day: the Sun. On July 23, 2012, NASA's spacecraft called Stereo-A saw one of the most powerful solar eruptions ever recorded. The Sun blasted two huge clouds of hot, electrically charged gas into space at nearly 3,000 kilometers per second. Scientists call these explosions coronal mass ejections, or CMEs. These clouds weren't random. They were traveling directly through the exact path where Earth normally orbits the Sun. But Earth wasn't there. Our planet had passed that location only 9 days earlier. 9 days! That's all that separated our world from one of the biggest disasters in human history. Years later, scientists studied the event in detail. Space physicist Daniel Baker concluded that if Earth had been hit, modern civilization could have been pushed back by decades. Not because people would burn, not because cities would explode, but because our entire civilization depends on electricity. Earth is protected by an invisible magnetic field that blocks most harmful particles from the Sun. Normally, this shield keeps us safe, but a powerful solar storm doesn't destroy the shield. It shakes it. That shaking creates huge electric currents across the ground. Power lines, pipelines, railways, and especially electrical transformers become overloaded. These transformers are massive machines that keep electricity flowing across entire countries. If enough of them fail, power grids collapse, and replacing them isn't easy. Many take more than a year to build. This isn't just a theory, it has already happened before. In 1859, a massive solar storm known as the Carrington event struck Earth. Telegraph systems failed across Europe and North America. Operators received electric shocks. Machines produced sparks. Bright auroras appeared in places where they had never been seen before. Back then, the world survived because almost nothing depended on electricity. Today, almost everything does. Imagine the same storm happening now. Electricity disappears, satellites stop working properly, GPS becomes unreliable, internet and phone networks fail, flights are disrupted, banks struggle to process payments, hospitals rely only on backup generators, food deliveries slow down, water systems face problems. And because replacement transformers are so rare, recovery could take years. The U.S. National Academy of Sciences estimated that an event like this could cause trillions of dollars in damage. The scary part is that the Sun isn't doing anything unusual. Solar storms are a normal part of how stars behave. Most are harmless, but once in a while, one becomes powerful enough to threaten modern technology. We usually imagine the end of the world as an asteroid, a war, or something dramatic, but reality could be much quieter. No explosion, no warning sirens, just invisible energy crossing space until it reaches Earth. Almost everything we depend on, electricity, communication, banking, transportation, even GPS, works only because delicate systems continue running every second. Yet the same Sun that nearly caused this disaster is also the reason we're alive. Every plant, every animal, every breath we take, and every meal we eat exists because of its energy. The Sun gives us life. And once, without even trying, it almost changed human history forever. Maybe the day Earth almost ended isn't a story about fear. Maybe it's a reminder that we're still here, saved by nothing more than 9 days. Sometimes history isn't shaped by what happened. Sometimes it's shaped by what almost did.